Internet Sales and BDC Director of the Kaizen Automotive Group. I have worked in auto for 7 years, but at my company for 5. I am currently in the 20i9 Digital Operations 20 group. I have been in that group for 5 years, but my company was one of the founding members. So my dealer group was actually part of my 20 group prior to me joining. I think they were one of the founding few members back when it was just kind of a BDC manager group, and the president of my company signed us up, which is really exciting. There's always been lots of opportunity for education where I work. And then kind of, I think, pretty right away, like pretty much 6 months in, I became an executive chairperson of my 20 group, which is important to me because I always want to make it better and make it more challenging. I've been to some of the other 20 groups that my group is a part of, so I always want to make sure that we are attracting like-minded people who are pushing the boundaries of digital in our industry. Game changing for us at Kaizen. We switched all of our 20 plus locations to the CRM, and I got the name of it from our 20 group. But I think definitely I have made a lot of friends in this group, people that I talk to all of the time. I think that every time we're at this group, we look forward to seeing each other and spending time together, and we'll definitely try and stay later or come earlier to hang out with one another. So I didn't expect that when I joined, but I definitely think that I have some lifelong friends and some people that I very much look forward to seeing and associating with. And I know them on a personal and professional level for sure, but I think they definitely challenge me and have opened my eyes to things. And I think that that's the direction that we want to go. I remember being in the last meeting and asking NIF to challenge us more and hold us more accountable to our stats and our numbers and call us out if we're the worst producer in one category, because I don't just want it to be fun. Like, I want it to be challenging. I want to be held accountable to stuff. I want to take stuff away. I want to become a better manager and leader and better at my job because of this group, which I think I do a lot of the time, and I just want it to keep moving in that direction. So that's kind of, I think, where we changed from BDC manager to digital operations. Like, we want to be the leaders in AI and the leaders in technology, and with AI kind of becoming more and more of a thing. I saw something recently that said the people in your dealership that know how to use AI will be the most valuable person in your dealership in the next 2 years. So I think that's very much what our group is about. So it's exciting because I think you think of a BDC manager group, and I think a lot of owners or whatever wouldn't invest in putting their people in that, but I don't think they realize the vendors and the marketing takeaways and all of the stuff that we learn. It's very different than what I thought it would be or what it started. Like, last meeting, we talked all about used car acquisition, which I don't think that our owners or our principals would think we discuss in this meeting. So we definitely delve more and more, and we expand our topics more and more, and we challenge each other. And women don't think about automotive as a career, so there's definitely like a lack of representation. I think as kind of the world changes, I think the girl boss or women are very much coming up as being more focused and more highlighted. And I remember Kim Kardashian being Man of the Year on GQ like 2 years ago. So I think the world is turning that way, but I just think I have never thought in any room that I'm in that I shouldn't have as much of a voice as the man sitting beside me. I've never thought that growing up in school. I've never thought that in any of my jobs. And I don't see why I would think that. And I think that anybody who does think that is incorrect. Like, I think we are just as smart, we offer just as much value, we contribute just as much, we are entitled to just as many opportunities. So I have never thought of me being a female as a disadvantage. Even many of the GMs and our company president, maybe I just work for a company that's very forward thinking, so I'm very privileged in that aspect, but I think we look for females, and one of our 4 executives in our group is a female. So I think that it would be foolish to think that we are at a disadvantage when those are the people that we want to attract. I think that I have just never thought of automotive or the world that we live in as male dominated. Like, I have just always gone after everything that I've wanted in my career or in my life, and I've never thought about being a female as a disadvantage. I've always thought about it as being an advantage. So I guess my number one piece of advice would be to think of that like that. Like, I think we very much live in the girl boss era where people want to hire more women and women are an asset to companies, and people naturally just want to recruit and find more women like that. So I think now more than ever, there's more opportunities. So go after what you want and don't be afraid to speak up in rooms and put your hand up for positions that you want and fight for what you want.